Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Brat Chat. Basically, you send us in topics and then we talk about them. Maybe we decide.
We kind of talk about what we want to talk about around the topic.
But I'm Breeze, this is Sam Trey, and we're in a band called Fyre Byrd. And I hope you enjoy this episode. We talk about Taylor Swift, her current state. I have no idea what she's doing now. So it was a fun learning experience for me.
We had a really good hypothetical situation.
We had a great hypothetical situation.
Hypothetical conversation.
Which might become reality one day. I don't know.
I hope it does.
Well, he hopes it does. I'm a bit on the fence
do.
about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the episode. Oh, by the way, Sam Trey wants to let you know that he rolled up and he's got his vaccine. And it doesn't kick in unless you show it.
Doesn't work until you show people, so I wanted to show you.
Anyway, enjoy the episode. Thanks in advance for watching. Oh boy.
Nothing like a shot first thing in the morning.
Oh, I think it's how life should be lived. Just that little, pick me up.
It's just like, we have a coffee shot, then we have a limoncello shot.
We drink so much coffee.
That's true. And you know what though, I hate to sound braggy, but I'm about to be kind of coffee braggy at the moment.
That's fine.
I mean, I like, do you ever see when you're scrolling through Instagram?
All the time.
I was going to say Twitter, but you're loyal to Instagram, so.
I don't do it for the loyalty though.
Yeah.
But anyway, continue.
You're loyal. You'll take on the loyal title, but it's not because of loyalty.
Yeah.
What is it for?
Just cause. I just want to chill on Instagram for a bit.
Fair enough.
That's the only reason.
Just chilling on the gram.
Okay. Truth.
I
actually can't read.
You're already lying.
We have a visitor.
Yeah, we have a visitor.
This is Chip.
Everyone, I think people know Chip already. Oh, wait, because no, we got 50,000 new followers on Instagram.
50,000 followers.
So
this is Chip.
They wouldn't know who Chip is.
She's not actually my fur child, but she thinks that I'm her fur mum, and I don't have the heart to tell her. So I'm her fur mum.
You are. Yeah. I always tell
Chip and I.
Her and her real mum. And her human mum.
Yeah.
I actually talked to her actual mum, like the dog, the bitch that gave birth to her.
Well, you can say bitch because that's what they're called.
Yeah, female dog.
Isn't that funny?
Her mum and her dad,
I'm actually annoyed that became an insult, so now we can't just keep saying bitch.
Yeah. And her dad, I talked to him too. That's what male dogs are called.
What?
No. Could you imagine? I talked to both of her parents, and they said that you're her real mum. Even her real mum, her actual mum, the bitch mum, said that you're the bitch. She
tells me all the time, you're my real mum.
She told me to tell you.
And I'm like, yeah, Chip, you're right.
Her mum's called Daisy. Kind of weird name for a dog, but whatever. She actually, I lied. She doesn't actually have a dad. She doesn't have a real dad.
Dad left town.
Well, it was it's like one of those sperm bank situations.
She's sensitive to this topic.
No, she knows this stuff.
I don't think she wants you to be talking about this.
Well, I'm just telling our 50,000 new followers about it.
Okay.
She actually is okay.
If she has an anxiety attack, it's because of you guys, and we're going to have to ask you to unfollow us.
Yeah. And unfollow Chip, and you'll get a letter.
Okay, you want to know the happiest sound in the world?
What?
Okay, ready?
I can't tell if it's the jingle jingle or the...
It's the jingle jingle. Every time I hear that sound, my heart just goes...
Yeah, because you know...
Because I know she's here.
What was I saying about her dad?
I don't think it matters. I think
her mum told me to tell you. Daisy, her mum told me...
I really doubt her mum's name is Daisy.
No, it's true. Were you there? No, so you don't know.
I just don't
Why do you doubt me? I was there.
I just don't
think...
Were you there? That is
were you there?
A name for a
dog.
Were you
there? But were you there? I was there.
Shut the
I was there. You weren't there. I don't know why you're fighting with me.
I'm not. I'm just doubting.
I don't know why you're doubting me. I was there. I wouldn't lie to you about this. It's very serious stuff. But anyway, Daisy the bitch told me to tell you, Breeze, you're the bitch now.
Daisy the bitch. Really? It took you 10 minutes to get to that punchline.
You kept taking the story elsewhere.
What was the topic for today?
Today we are going to talk about Taylor Swift
Again.
Okay. Well,
what about her?
It's more of a broader Taylor Swift.
Are you venting?
Topic. No, I was gonna vent, but I think I decided I don't really feel like. You know what? I just had like a moment of, like one of those like really like aha clarity moments. There's a smart name for an aha moment, but I can't remember what it is right now.
Who cares? I knew what you meant.
Everyone is not.
Side note: how annoying is it when people know what you meant, but they just feel like they want to correct you anyway? But you're like, you know what I meant.
Yeah, I made a mistake because I'm a person.
You know what I'm talking about. Why do you still feel the need to just correct? Like,
do you know sometimes I correct you?
The correction isn't annoying. Like, I don't mind being like, hey, this was wrong, whatever. And then I go, oh, okay, thanks for telling me. But if you knew...
tone is the attitude of it?
No, it's just like if you knew what I meant, you knew what I meant.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Sometimes...
It wasn't like I was blatantly saying something wrong. I just said the wrong word. But you knew what I meant.
Absolutely.
How annoying are those people?
I'm one of those people. Sometimes. But I come at it from an angle of, I know what you meant, but some other idiot is going to come and correct you, and I don't want that person to feel self-righteous in that moment. So I'm going to say, hey, for future reference...
That's a nice word.
For future reference, this is the word that you meant to say. But because I knew what you meant, I'm like... And also because I'm your brother, I can do that. Like, someone else can't do that.
Yeah, I know. They're not in my inner circle. We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
I don't even know their name. This is a hypothetical conversation right now.
I thought this was legitimate. Like...
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, those people are annoying. And if you're one of those people, just don't do it. If you knew what someone meant, you don't have to be like, oh... It's actually this. Like, they know that. Actually. And you know that. And you know that they know that you know. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just say the wrong word.
Yeah. We say the wrong word on this show all the time. I had to overdub the wrong word, the right word in the last episode because I said the wrong word.
We watched it again. I was like, it still doesn't sound right, but I don't know. Maybe you were joking and that's what you meant and that's part of the joke. That's why I didn't say anything. Yeah. And then you're like,
nah, I meant
you
the wrong
freaking idiot. It's still, what was the thing? I don't even know.
The word I was supposed to say was admitting to fault. And I said guilt. And I don't know why I said that. I think I was thinking about a lot of other things in that moment.
Maybe.
And I was trying to grab the right word and it went, this is it, and it wasn't it. So my brain just had a little up, but that's okay.
That's fine. It can happen.
You know what? Look, it was because I had a limit.
Here's my point. I didn't correct you.
No, we went with it. I corrected myself later.
Yeah, I let you do that. I let you be the author of your life.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, no one else is going to be the author of my life, so...
I mean, I know. We all have our moments.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. Do you think, like, this red light and just this setup with the red plants and everything feels, like, very villainesque? Well, but I feel like I need a cat. I don't think puppies are a very villain dog. You need a cat.
This is the thing. You are the author of
but
your
could you imagine if I was like a villain in whatever, like a Bond film? And here's the shot.
You'd be a pretty good Bond villain, actually.
I would, because it'd be like, are you the Bond lady or you the... Whoa, no, plot twist. You're the villain?
You're the villain? Oh my gosh. We should have known.
But could you imagine like me swinging around on a chair and there's like a really cute dog? Like, you wouldn't feel threatened.
Isn't that your angle though?
Well, I mean, it could be, but I'm just saying, like, you typically wouldn't choose...
The villain has the cat always.
Yeah, you always got to get like a cat or like some sort of like animal like that looks aggressive.
A bat.
Or a snake. I can't do snakes. Do you remember that show where, like, before we went on, they had some, like, freaking comedian and he had a snake as part of his act?
Yeah, that wasn't funny.
And as I was setting up, I was, like, literally stuck on stage.
And he was there with, and you...
Because he had the snake, I was setting up behind and I saw him rip the snake out and I was like, nope, this isn't happening. And I did not move. Yeah. And everyone's laughing at me because they could see me myself at the back.
I remember that.
Yeah. That was weird.
That was like, I don't
traumatized still.
What some people call themselves comedians. and you sit there
The word
waiting.
comedian gets thrown around a lot.
You sit there waiting for the funny part to happen.
The funny part was me being really scared.
The funny part was
That there's a
definitely you
snake.
and not the comedian.
I just don't get it. I don't get
remember
why
it.
people
It
are
was
like,
funny,
snakes
but
are
I felt
awesome.
bad for you too.
I was like, this is not happening. This is so dumb. I'm like, why? Why do you have a snake? And then I think because he could see that people in the audience were like looking at me going like, she is really freaking out right now. So then he tried to make jokes about like me being scared. I'm like, read my face, boy.
Hey,
I'm about
this
to-
was
You coming in closer with that snake.
This
I'm
was-
sorry, you're gonna lose a friend.
this was pre throwing Breezy too.
Yeah, this was when I
is
was
like when you
very
were
tame. I think this might have been a turning point.
Well, I mean, someone's gonna throw a snake at you.
We all
that's
have turning
uninvited.
points.
You're just gonna snap, aren't you?
Swinging it back to Taylor Swift, she's had some turning points. She
Mm-hmm.
started off as this nice country girl that didn't sell alcohol at her shows, and all the mums were like, "This is so righteous and virtuous." Do you remember
Well,
that?
finally,
Do you
some
remember
kid-
that? I actually remember that. Like, people were applauding Taylor Swift because she was like this artist that was doing these arena shows, and she wasn't selling alcohol at them. If I'm
Well-
remembering correctly, it's something to do with she didn't sell alcohol at her shows because she's like, everyone here is underage.
Let's not check that and just go along with it being true. But that's
It's
the
something.
point. Like,
I just
that's
remember
her-
something about that. I don't know if it's fact check, whatever.
But that's smart because her audience was like freaking.
I really
9
yeah,
and
but I
12.
feel like the venue was like, can we please sell alcohol because this is where we make our money.
yeah, but
Imagine like I had a kid and I took them to a Taylor Swift show and just got absolutely maggoted.
smashed. Dude.
Then I got to drive them home.
Oh my gosh.
That's really
the
irresponsible.
kid's got to drive you home because
Yeah.
you got lit at Taylor
Yeah.
Swift.
Not my
You're
finest
just there
moment.
like, oh man.
Not my hypothetical finest moment.
You're just there like singing along to Love Story.
From you take me. I'm just
You're
there
just you're just like holding like
yeah,
three
yeah.
shots of vodka in each hand. Just like Romeo. Downing 3 at a time, just like
Then on the whole ride home, I'm in the back seat. My 12-year-old's driving us home, being like,
Yeah.
that was such a sick concert.
you're there with
Oh."
her friends, and her friends like, your mum's so cool. And then the next day, you get a call from like your daughter's friend's mum, like, "Hi, Breeze. Yeah, it's me, Susan.
Susan, I don't know.
I just have like a question about like
And about,
your
listen,
night.
Susan, we all
You're
have
still drunk. Listen here, Susan.
Swifty.
I was looking for my Romeo, and I've been looking for my Romeo for like 3 years. Not everyone is as blessed as you, Susan.
Yeah, with your high school sweetheart, Romeo.
You don't have to be a bitch about it.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was getting lit to Taylor Swift.
I was
And
having my
having
me
the
moment.
Time of my life.
I was following my heart, okay,
You know what,
Susan?
You're not even my mum. I'm a mum and you're a mum, but guess what? You're not my mum.
Oh my
so you
God.
can't tell me what to do.
Why are you really good at being drunk Breeze? Because I'm not even like that drunk. But that's a really great drunk Breeze moment.
That's just how I imagine you. If a parent was going to get lit at a Taylor Swift concert
With their 12-year-old.
when they're not allowed to, and their 12-year-old has to drive, that's kind of the kind of person.
See,
I feel
this
like
is
they
why
are.
Swiftie was just so great because all the mums knew that. They were like, man, if I take my daughter to see this artist, I am wanting to get
Because
lit.
she knew she had lit songs.
Yeah, so she's like, the parents are going to want to get lit. And
Yeah,
for
I
the
can't sell
safety
alcohol.
of...
We can't sell alcohol.
We can't because the parents are going to want to find their Romeo and I don't want to be part of that situation. I don't want to enable that situation. So she's like, can it? We're not selling alcohol.
Not even light beer.
And you know what? Hypothetical Breezy in that moment, taking my 12-year-old to Taylor Swift, thanks Taylor Swift for that.
Yeah.
Because that's a bad situation, right? Mm-hmm. My 12-year-old drove her and her friends and her drunk mom home.
In an alternate universe where this happened, just like
Although...
the irresponsible Taylor Swift in another universe,
Yeah.
that is literally like the most viewed YouTube because you know her friends filmed her mum because they're still playing
Oh,
Taylor
yeah.
Swift in the car.
Oh, yeah.
just Romeo, just Love Story.
Just the chorus.
And then what's the other one that was like with that?
Just the chorus. We were rewinding and we were just singing the chorus.
Yep, that one, and then You Belong With Me. Just those two songs.
Yeah.
And I don't know if those songs were on the same album or tour, but whatever. For this sake of this
story, this is a fake situation.
And you know what? It's an alternate universe anyway, so I can make up all the rules. You know what?
How awesome is it?
In an alternate universe, she dropped Look What You Made Me Do and Love Story on the same album.
So when she said the old Taylor's dead, what do you think that means? Because I'm kind of worried. Like, she seems to be doing okay now, but in that moment, I was like,
about this?
I don't know. But I was kind of worried because I was like, Swiftie, like, if I was just thinking, if a close friend of mine was like, I'm dead, the old me is dead, I'd be like, whoa, are you okay? What do you think she meant? Did you think she meant like the Swiftie that was constantly being hounded in the media? She wasn't going to allow that anymore?
I think so.
Okay.
I was going to say,
well, that's like okay. That's positive.
That like...
Or the Swiftie that doesn't let the mums get lit. The concert is now dead. Like all your kids are grown up, so now everyone can get lit.
Let's all get smashed together.
And Uber exists, so
we're gonna get Paro
to Romeo,
Swiftie, guys.
You know what? COVID, I really want to live that moment.
I mean,
can you imagine both of us like lit at a Swiftie concert? Okay, so segment, we ask our 50,000 followers to ask us some questions, and we'll happily answer them.
Yeah, we can. We only have time for a couple, to be honest, because we're super busy.
Like we got so
like,
many,
flooded with so many.
Yeah, so I've just picked my favorites. Like, I've been a little selfish that way. Okay, so someone is asking.
It's not selfish.
You guys ever feel philosophical?
I know exactly who asked that question. The only person in the world I know who would ask that question. I know about two people that would ask that, and I'm pretty sure it was Gal Gadot.
Gadot. See, I think it's Gadot, but it could be Gadot. She would ask us that.
Gal Gadot or was it Gal Gadot? They're the two people I only know would ask that question. Like,
I don't know if she's asking that sarcastically because she saw the last episode and we're feeling very philosophical.
We were,
but she also knows that we're more certificates in philosophy, so we are actually philosophers.
The other thing is, like, we're more philosophical than she is.
I know,
and she knows it.
Honestly,
so I actually don't want to answer that because I feel like it's going to be feeding into a nasty like Twitter feud. And you saw my Twitter. I can't. You can't do that.
And I think
it's all positive.
I think she doesn't want that either. Because her truth is she wants to spread positivity.
Yeah, I know.
So if she doesn't spread positivity, she's lying.
But maybe she's mad because I'm spreading two kinds of positivity now through her video where we all sang a song.
Yeah, we all helped people.
And we all helped so
I didn't want to do it.
Struggling.
I was like, everyone else is singing. I just want to be a little bit different.
Well, it's that and you can't sing, but that's fine because you can't sing. So
wow, bro. Thanks.
But I'm doing more because now I did that and I've got my positive tweets.
Yeah, you're doing way more than her because she only did a one-off video and that was like a year ago. Like, what are you doing now?
Like, I can't even believe we remember.
And I'm pretty sure it was to kind of fuel her movie that was coming out.
Yeah, well, guess who was in that video besides us?
Who?
Everyone in Marvel, everyone in DC movie. I got it wrong because I kind of don't really care.
Okay, so the truth is now coming out.
Well, yeah, I think she's not.
So she's kind of preyed on our goodwill.
Yeah.
To give good, to get good.
And what a coincidence.
To not be better and be better.
What a coincidence that it's around the time that we just got 50,000 Instagram followers.
I know. Maybe because people could tell, like, these are good people.
She's trying to steal our followers.
Okay.
I'm not answering that.
Okay, we don't have to answer. That's fine. Okay, so we have another question. I've just kind of picked my favorites because there's so many. I had to I read all of them. Yeah? Don't worry. I read all of them.
How many
so don't
get? Well, we would have had to go minimum of 50,000.
Yeah, I mean, if we have 50,000 followers and they all follow our account because they want to be part of the thing that we've got going on, because that's why they followed, right?
Yeah.
Then, we got 50,000 questions.
Is the thing.
And I read all of them because that's how much I care, right? I'm very humbled by this experience.
Yeah. And two reasons. One, you're a good person. And two, there's not
get
much
good.
else to do in the middle of the day while we're on the top of this mountain. So it's like...
Well, yeah, we're on the mountain
Like,
to
we're
do
really
this.
busy, but on the mountain, we have time for this. Well, this is part of our work now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's work.
Social media is work.
So someone's asking, why are you so awesome? And that could only be really, I'm going to let you guess who that's from. There's only one person who would ask that.
Was that James Marsden?
Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I really think you should text him back. He really is trying. And I think he
Yeah.
would be a really good friend. Like,
I
his
know.
eyes are so blue.
He's really cool.
Why would you not want to be friends with someone who has such pretty eyes?
Look, he's so like, I know he's like, look.
His
this is the
eyes
thing.
bring happiness.
He's got it all.
And he can hold a note.
He's dreamy.
Yes.
He can hold a note.
Yes.
He has great hair.
Yes.
He has like decent eyebrows.
Yes.
He has a nice nose.
He's ticking all the boxes.
He's ticking all of my boxes as a friend.
Yes.
And
he's funny.
and he's funny.
And he's
He was in
persistent.
Sonic.
He was in Sonic.
I wonder if he could get the Sonic kid in the new Sonic movie.
Someone asked how to make pasta.
Step 1, limoncello
Yes.
or wine.
Well, you start off with a beer.
Okay, that's true. So you start the day by organizing to have your friends come around.
Yes.
And
When they
then
come through the
when they
door,
come
you
through the
offer them a
door,
beer.
You give them a big hug.
Yes. Oh, well, always a hug first.
Well, first actually temperature check their heads. Make sure that you're all clean. And then give them a big hug if it's all clear.
True.
And then you offer them a beer.
Yeah.
Make sure there's a good antipasta. You get the gabagool out.
Yeah.
You get the gabagool
Yeah,
out.
you get it right here. You get it right
You
here.
get the gabagool. You bring it right here.
Bring it right here.
And then you offer a beer. Then you get onto some wine. And then you start showing them how to roll the pasta.
Never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know. I talked to your dad. Go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby. Just say yes. Oh, cause we were both young when I first saw you.
Don't make things better, just tell me better lies. Everybody is a fake. Everybody is a fake. Everybody is a fake.
Awesome. Well, thank you for watching all of that episode of Brat Chat. I am Sam Trey, this is Breeze, and we are in the band Fyre Byrd, and you are watching Brat Chat with Fyre Byrd, the Fame Edition. Now, keep sending in your topics that you want us to talk about, and we will talk about them, kind of, and then
We'll talk round about
whatever.
them.
We'll talk round about them, and then we'll talk about whatever we want to
And
talk
also
about.
keep sending in your questions, but that was the standard of questions. I just want to see the standard lifted. Like,
Yeah.
let's keep bettering ourselves.
Yeah, and anyway, thanks for watching this week, and hang on. Hey, you got the gabagool!